Israel Folau's legal team confirmed that applications had been filed in the Fair Work Commission against both Rugby Australia and the Waratahs, with Mr Folau seeking a declaration that his employment had been unlawfully terminated. Mr Folau was sacked by Rugby Australia after an Instagram post in which he said homosexuals, among others, would go to hell if they did not repent. In a statement, Mr Folau said, "The messages of support we have received over these difficult few weeks have made me realise there are many Australians who feel their fundamental rights are being steadily eroded. No Australian of any faith should be fired for practising their religion." Mr Folau is seeking substantial remedies from his former employers, given, he says, his termination prevented him from playing at the peak of his career and on the cusp of a Rugby World Cup. The news comes as New South Wales One Nation leader Mark Latham used parliamentary privilege to accuse Qantas of being behind the sacking of the rugby player. Mr Latham revealed that in written evidence from Rugby Australia Chief Executive Raylene Castle to Mr Folau's Code of Conduct hearing, Ms Castle said she twice contacted Qantas Chief Customer Officer Vanessa Hudson to give her information before it was made public. On April 11th, she called Ms Hudson and told her she could tell Qantas boss Alan Joyce that Rugby Australia were working towards firing Mr Folau. She said Ms Hudson texted me later that day saying that she had only shared the update with Mr Joyce and he was appreciative of the transparency, and he said that a speedy resolution by Rugby Australia was paramount.
The evidence I've read out, the material presented by Raylene Castle, shows beyond doubt that Israel Folau was sacked by Qantas. Sporting codes have now been purchased, holus bolus, by big companies. Big capital is owning these sporting codes.
Sky News has contacted Qantas, which declined to make further comment, but pointed us towards a statement that Mr Joyce had made last month, in which he said the airline didn't sponsor something to get involved in controversy, that it expected its partners to take appropriate action.